Hey guys, what's going on? I'm not sure if anybody's gonna watch this live, but it's a good way for me to kind of keep track of what's going on. So I want to do a live watch, watch my team get its butt whooped for another third week. I do have other leagues that I don't use, but this one I happen to see that I'm in first place, um, and I'm just gonna leave that the way it is and let that play out because I think that one has the best players already starting. What's going on, random kid? I figure it's a good way for me to kind of do a recap and then also keep track of what's going on for this week. I stupidly probably should have put Tom Brady in, but they said he was questionable. I think somebody dropped him in free agency, and I picked him up. But Dallas had the better matchup, I believe. Well, the Jets are pretty terrible always, but I think they said Dak had an easy matchup. He has already 2 interceptions. He has a touchdown and only 106 passing, and they're barely beating Miami, which I think they were supposed to beat them by a lot. Yeah, I played you last week. You won by like a couple points, right? Let me backtrack. If there's a way, I gotta figure this out too. Alright, last week I think it was. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out what's messed me up last week. Um, I think I got rid of Robert Woods, but I probably should have used Tyler Boyd. I didn't look at the matchups. I need to be smarter and look at the matchups instead of just the points and stuff. I mean, that's what I did last year, but I should have looked at the matchups. And let me see. San Francisco is pretty bad. Like, I don't know why. Let's see. New Orleans. I don't know how New Orleans defense was, but um, what's his name? Jared Goff is doing pretty terrible. So I got rid of him. I think I got rid of Robert Woods because they're just not clicking. Something in with the Rams isn't really working. Hey Kobe, what's going on? Kobe, you gonna do fantasy basketball if I do that one? I think I will. I have to set it up, but I think preseason starts on the 4th, which doesn't really count towards anything. I think the season doesn't really start. I know. I saw. I'll go back and look at the other matchups. Let me go. Let me just see. I don't see. This happens every year with me. I'm just bad at picking who to start. I probably I might just start Tom Brady here on out. You know, if they lose, I mean, it is what it is. Watch, as soon as I start putting Tom Brady in, they're gonna start losing, go like on a 5-game losing streak or something like that. My voice sounds terrible. I wonder what it is. I think it's just I have the windows open. It might be like allergies and stuff. But my voice and nose sounds really terrible. It sounds like I'm straining my voice. Is Kobe still here? So anyways, their defense is crushing it, New England. It's crazy how good their defense is. And I probably just jinxed it, but like, I mean, they're still not doing as good as Tennessee. I mean, they're holding them to 0. A shutout should be a lot of points. I don't even think you get anything for a shutout, but that would be amazing. They should give you like 10 bonus points for a shutout or something. Like I said, not that I think that'll happen. They'll probably get like a late touchdown when they clear the bench and all that stuff. So let's go to the league. And I have the window open. I don't like doing live too much with microphone because I have like, I did used to do NHL when I used to follow the Devils a lot more. I don't think anybody would have interest in it though. I mean, football is the most popular sport, and only like 6 people join. I don't think I have the time to do a hockey one, NHL, if only like 6 people join. I mean, I would do it if like 15 people want to do it or something like that. But I don't know if I would want to necessarily do it if only a couple people do it. I know basketball is probably going to be really popular. Probably going to be like 2 leagues for basketball. So anyways, let's see the matchup. He just has a terrible team. He has a very terrible team. Or unlucky. I don't know how they did last year. Um, he just has nobody who's really doing anything. Well, Jason's not even. I don't know what his draft was. Sometimes if people get like a low draft, they don't even want to play. But he doesn't have a wide receiver. Not that he has any good. He doesn't even have a backup that's good. But he has no wide receiver. He probably has like one of the best quarterbacks. He's not even using him. Watch. Isn't Baker Mayfield like one of the best ones? Um, what was your draft? I kind of what's funny? Like I think if you not that you did it like computerized, but I think if you let the computer pick it, it picks better teams than I think humans pick. I should have let the computer pick mine. Well, he's doing really good, and he's probably the best quarterback. If that would, yeah, look at that. That's crazy. He's really as good as people said he was. He has but who are they playing though? Let me see. Jacksonville, Oakland, Baltimore. I'm trying to think. He has easy matchups the whole year, so he should do really well. Detroit is usually pretty bad. The Colts are pretty bad. Texans, I think, are pretty bad. Denver might be the only team, and he's playing at Denver that he might struggle. Green Bay, Minnesota. Yeah, about this time around, he should be starting to get tested, I think. But other than that, he has an easy week, it looks like. Assuming he doesn't get hurt or anything. I know I should have. I know you did, but I noticed the reason I said that is 'cause I guess because I'm pretty bad at picking teams. I guess I know basketball a lot more. But if you go to my leagues, the ones that I had the computer pick, hold on. The one that I had the computer pick my players picked better players than I did. I think because I go on like I look for like the dark horse, I guess. You know the saying like I look for the player like nobody like OBJ. Nobody was picking him, so I picked him a little bit late. And who else? Like Le'Veon Bell's just doing terrible. He might have gotten hurt. I wouldn't be surprised if he's hurt. Because I knew that would eventually might happen. I bet you he might have like pulled something or got hurt. Oh, never mind. They're playing against the Patriots. So yeah, no, their defense is just insane, I guess. But I kind of the Rockets. Oh, okay, cool. I love James Harden because he's a lefty and I'm a lefty. He's really good. He needs to be on a better team, or he needs to get a better team. I don't know if Westbrook being on the team is gonna help them a lot or a little, but let me go back to your team. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm surprised Ben Roethlisberger is still there. Man, that whole Antonio Brown thing—that's crazy, man. he went from like being the best wide receiver to like not even being on a team in a matter of like seconds. Like literally everything just collapsed underneath him. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes obviously is really good. What's up with Julio Jones this week? I guess maybe the Colts do have a good defense. Huh. I had Juju Smith-Schuster last year. He did really really well last year. I don't know how he's doing this year. Um, Not good. It looks like, I guess. He like, can I see last year's from here? Probably not, right? Player history. He did really well last year for me. He was average. I think he was up in the 20s, mid 20s to high 20s. I think last year. He was probably my best wide receiver, I think, or best player last year. Oh, well, I think I had Zeke last year, so it was like him and Zeke. It's funny, you have like almost the same team I had last year, because I had Zeke last year too. That's pretty funny. Um, why is Miami like? Is Miami's defense that good? See, look, they were supposed to have such an easy matchup this week. Like it's so crazy. And that's why I put Dak in. But I'm just gonna start Brady from here on out, man. That's my own fault. If I lose this week, it's my own stupid fault. Yeah, I'll pick something. Probably a blaster box. See, I always try and pick stuff that's easy to mail. It's hard. I would probably maybe buy a blaster box and just put them in an envelope. I'm probably not going to ship the box itself, because it's just it's easier to mail stuff in a padded envelope, um, than it is a blaster box. That's probably gonna get destroyed. Or maybe I don't know what I'll do. Either maybe some retail packs, a hobby, not a hobby, a blaster box. Or like I said before, maybe if somebody wants to pick a relic that I have or a card or something that I have, that's not a rookie card. I mean, I don't like giving away rookie cards, but I have a ton of other cards. Um, yeah, you literally have the same exact team I had last year. I had Derrick Henry last year. He had like that 3 or 4 touchdown game. But he was kind of spotty. Same thing. Like 1 week he would have like that many points, and then he would drop back down. So he's pretty much the same as last year. Did I have Zach Ertz? I don't think I had Zach Ertz last year. You almost have the same. Watch, actually, I'm just gonna even show you my team last year. How do I do that? My team. Um, is there a way to see my team from last year? Um, is it this one? I think this one you get to keep your team from last year, or no? Um, Oops. I mean, but listen, you got him in the second round, but you probably could have got him later than. I mean, not that you need any help, probably, but like, um, yeah, I'll ask. I don't mind asking. I don't think anybody would. I mean, football is like the most popular sport, like, or second most popular. I don't know if anybody's really. If I can barely get people to do football, I don't think hockey's going to be any much better or any better. Um, Oh, I keep clicking on the wrong thing. So which one was my team last year? I think this is my team last year and you get to keep it. Unless, I wonder how I look at last year's team. How would I be able to look at last year's, league matchups. I wonder, oh, wait, no, that's week 3. How do I look at last year? I don't want to go on profile because I don't want like my personal information to show up. But I'll screen if I forget out. I'll screenshot you to show you my team from last year. The Steelers should get for a quarterback. They're probably gonna draft. I don't know who they would draft. I don't follow college like I used to. Um, I don't. I don't see them. I wouldn't imagine that they're not in like a title contention, so I don't think they would trade or for a for like a veteran. I think when they get rid of Roethlisberger or whatever, or he retires or signs with another team, I think they'll just start over young. I don't think there's anybody out there that are dying to go to the Steelers. I think if the Steelers have like a good team, maybe somebody would, but I don't even know who's gonna win. You're probably gonna win. I don't think it's probably just me and you that are updating our team. I don't think anybody even updates your team, so I might as well just send you like a 3-point box now. Um, oh no, Thomas. Oh wait, no, I'm in the wrong league. I think I'm in the wrong league. This one. If I go to transactions, I think it's really just me and you. Well, John picked up Josh Jacobs. Let me see how he's doing. John Leonard Fournette is so iffy. Also, he has a bye week this week. He picked up Mark Andrews. Tight ends are so hard. There's like no, other than Gronkowski, there's no good tight ends at all in the NFL. Like I can't even. I keep flip flopping back and forth tight ends because I can't find a good one. It's like they do good one week, I pick them up. They do terrible, then I drop them. Like this guy, well, I bet you anything this guy is doing really good because I picked him up, then I dropped him. No points. Okay, so that was smart of me. I got rid of him. Because he did 25 points the first week against Arizona. And I thought he was going to be like a monster. They were saying like he's the next Gronkowski and stuff like that, so I picked him up. But he's just doing terrible. It's so hard for me to find a tight end. Every single year I play. I I have no, I have Madden 17 was the last one I played, I think. The servers are just terrible for me. Some people have luck with the servers. I would get kicked off every like second quarter or like third quarter, and I'm like I just played for like an hour or 30 minutes and just wasted 30 minutes. So I'm like I'm not doing it anymore. They need more servers or better servers, and that's like their biggest problem. No, I have the one where Tom Brady was the legend edition. That was the last one I did. I was so pumped. I finally was gonna get a Madden. As soon as I started playing it, I get kicked off the servers every time. And that's the same reason I stopped playing 2K is because the servers were terrible. Which reminds me, I still need to buy 2K this year. Well, John is trying. I can give, like, at least John's giving it an effort. I mean, he's not having much luck with the people he's picking up. Um, but at least he's trying. Lamar Jackson, I thought, was decent. No, he's not doing good either. Let me see how John's doing. It's such a small league, but it's so hard to it's still hard to find good players. He's not having luck with the quarterback. He's not having luck with the wide receiver. Dalvin Cook. I really wanted Dalvin Cook, but I swear he went like right before me. I have like his. Do I have his autograph? I have. I actually have. I think 2 Dalvin Cook autographs, and I think a patch or jersey for him, jersey card. Man, he's having it tough. Like, I really hope Greg Olson plays because this is the stuff that I look for. Like Arizona's giving up the most fantasy points to tight ends. Now with my luck, he's gonna score like 2 points. Was it? What's this year called? Is this year Madden 20? It is, isn't it? Um, then you're right. It was 2 years ago. I'm thinking this year was the 19th. I think this year is this year called the 20 Madden 20. Oh, okay, that's why I knew it was 2 years ago. That's why I thought it was the 17th or something like that. 1 year behind. I mean, how are you with the servers and getting booted, kicked off the servers? I forgot to share this on Twitter, by the way. See, I'm keeping him in. I'm probably gonna lose either way. Actually no, because he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in. I only have 4, so I still might have a chance of winning. See, look at this, Tyler Boyd. Who are they playing against? Buffalo? Is Buffalo's defense that good? Um, Really? That's crazy. I don't know. I know I live like in the New York area, and maybe it's just so crowded, too many people on the servers or something like that. Like, you know it's the servers because if you play at like two at nighttime or 2 in the morning, like 2 a.m. or like 3 a.m., the servers are fine. There's not enough people on it. I think it's just the servers around me are overloaded. Um, you live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. You said, right? So maybe the servers aren't bad over there. What a shame. Look at that, man. I mean, that still wouldn't even really help me much. I would still be losing. So all right, let me see who else is. Let me go back to your team. Wow, you're still like kicking butt. T.Y. Hilton. Wow, I have his rookie autograph, I think, and a rookie. I think I might have a 101 of him. I swear, I think either like a 101 or like a super short print to like 3 or 4 or something like that. I have something for him uh, that I got in a really old blaster box. Really nice. I think it's numbered to like, I don't think it's 101. I think it's numbered to like 10 or 5 or 4 or something like that. Um, is he having like a breakout year? Oh, I see. No, yeah, when I mean like the new games, like if I was to buy my Madden 20, I'd probably get kicked off the servers like instantly. Cause you have to do the challenge to get like the packs and stuff like that, the free cards. I couldn't even finish the challenges, so I got so mad. I'm like, I'm never buying a Madden again. Um, and that's the same reason I stopped playing 2K is because the servers were bad. Also, there's too many people playing the game. Not enough servers to handle it or something. Um, so yeah, I was saying you pretty much have the same team I had last year. It looks like a lot of the players. I think he had Schuster. These three for sure. I might have had Zach Ertz. Almost said Zach Efron for some reason. um, League overview. See, there's only like 3 matchups. So wait, John's team is in first place and he's struggling so bad. How did he do last year then? I mean, last week. Wow. See, Dalvin Cook is saving his team. He's just having easy matchups, I think. He probably beat me already, I guess, right? Who? Deshaun Watson. NBA breaks, what's going on? I'm just doing like a recap. Really? I was just saying that it's so hard to find good players this year. Like I feel like everybody's just doing terrible. There's like nobody in free agency I can pick up to help out at all. My phone's not even charging. Oh wait, there it goes. Um. So I guess are you guys both from Pennsylvania? Probably just like two different parts of Pennsylvania, East Coast and West Coast. See, but random kid. This is what I'm saying though. Okay, so let's say I mean this is kind of like a rare occasion, but look at my team, right? I got Tom Brady from free agency. If I had taken, I don't know if I think somebody dropped him, but if I had picked up another free agent, like if you pick up running backs and wide receivers and save your, that's what I'm saying. You can always find a good quarterback. I feel in the free agency, like that's why I try not to sweat it. I mean, it helps. But like drafting quarterbacks, they're so like hot and cold that like it doesn't really. People are right. They say I think like quarterbacks, kickers, and defense should be like your last three picks. People are saying it's more important to have a deep team of receivers, running backs, tight ends, because this is another example. Like I ended up getting Tom Brady, who's probably gonna do really well in free agency. Like you can always find. Let's look at the players. Another example. Let's go to the players list for today. Week 3 quarterbacks. And it's probably quarterbacks doing better than my quarterbacks right now. Jacoby Brissett. There you go. No, he's all right. I mean, yeah. They're okay, but I thought maybe there'll be a really good quarterback sitting in there. John, what's going on? Yeah, a lot. I think 3 of you guys are. Wait, a dynasty league for what? Yeah, you guys are probably all from the same state, I swear. It sounds like you guys are all from Pennsylvania. That's crazy if you guys are all from the same place. How do I get rid of this guy? Why won't he get out? This won't close for some. Whoops. Remember Marcus Mariota when everybody was thinking he was going to be a beast? I mean, he has a lot of attempts, but no touchdowns. I'm doing good. Basketball. If I do basketball, which I probably will, it's gonna be a lot harder because there's gonna be a lot of people who. Okay, let's put it this way: who are you guys gonna draft if you get like the number 1 pick? Is it just Zion? Everybody's gonna go after for the number 1 pick, or well, definitely not KD. I mean, I wouldn't do KD. I'm saying probably Westbrook would be my pick. Well, no, you can't even say Westbrook anymore. Harden. Yeah, but see, it's gonna get a little bit iffy. He needs to lose weight. He's almost 300 pounds. Imagine how crazy good he would be if he lost like 25 pounds or something. Yeah, because it's weird how that team is gonna go because they both are point guards that like cross people and get to the basket. Like, I don't know who's gonna play off the ball. I mean, if Westbrook wants to just have like 30 assists a game, that would be awesome. I'm not even sure. Out. I wonder Curry. Well, maybe even Curry because you can't go KD because he's done. Maybe Kyrie. Kyrie until KD gets better or whatever. Um, or maybe I would draft like one of the rookies as a number one. See, I like drafting big guys. I'm trying to think who's a big guy that's really good. See, I'm gonna start an argument. Zion can't be a bust if the refs give him all the calls, and that's how like a lot of these superstars get good, especially LeBron. He gets a lot of the players get all the calls. So if the NBA says and the commissioner says we want Zion to be our poster child, he's the new face of the NBA, they're just gonna give him a ton of help. They're gonna give him all the which I mean I don't mind. I'm a Duke fan, but like they're gonna give him all the calls. They're gonna help him out. They're gonna help the team out. They're gonna help the team win. They're gonna give him a lot of late game calls and stuff like that. I don't see him being a bust. It's just who they want as their superstar. I mean, they might not give him a lot of calls when he's a rookie, but if they feel like they want him to be the superstar, I don't even know who that is. I haven't really watched. Um, Let me refresh this to see if anybody's doing really good. Jacoby Brissett. I mean, he's doing all right. 208 yards, 2 touchdowns. Oh, you're from Maryland, random kid. I thought you were from Pennsylvania because you liked all those Pennsylvania teams. I guess because it's the closest to you. Maybe that has a good. Well, I don't know. I just thought you were from Pennsylvania for some reason. Oh, okay, my fault. Oh, I see. Oh, Maryland. He played for Maryland? Okay, never mind. Oh, okay. I thought you guys were talking about NBA breaks. I need to watch your channel. I haven't really. I've been really busy with doing like Black Ops, cards, school, work, and fantasy. I really haven't watched. But I'll have to check out your channel when I get a chance. Probably later today. I have. I still have these Pokemon cards I need to open, and I have a retail hobby baseball, just random stuff, and then I have a bunch of those 3-point boxes left. Roster. All right. My team. League overview. Something's happening good on my team. Let's see. Oh. Dak scored, so that helps out. Amari Cooper is doing better. How did Dallas score 2 touchdowns already so quick? What the heck happened? That's what I'm saying. Like, they're. Wait, no. Alright, never mind. I'm even gonna ask. Man, they're shutting down Le'Veon Bell like crazy. Why did I even put him in? What was wrong with me? Why would I even put Le'Veon Bell in against the Patriots? Well, I don't know what John's in number. John's in first place. Oh wait, are you asking about fantasy, right? Random kid. I'm saying like John's in first place, but his team is not looking good. His team might have peaked in the first 2 weeks, because his team is not doing well. Um, I mean, Dalvin Cook is just holding it down for him, and that's pretty much it. But he needs some help. I have potential of scoring more than you this week, actually, right now. It's actually Beck, me, than you right now. Well, I don't think much is going to happen with Le'Veon Bell. I think that's a lost cause for this week. Um, it's really, well, let me go back to the standings. Let me look at Beck's team again. Matt Ryan. I got lucky because he didn't put him in. And he's killing it right now. See, you see how crazy that is, though? Okay, he was being smart and didn't put Ingram in, right? Because it says Kansas City has given up the fourth fewest fantasy points, but he ends up scoring 2 touchdowns, a couple yards, and has 21 points. So the matchups don't even really matter, to be honest. Yeah, I mean the Jets are just horrendous every year. Um, Let me look at Kyle's team. Kyle's team is probably like a sleeper team. Watch. Well, Aaron Rodgers is not doing good. What's up with Drew Brees? Drew Brees is done, it looks like. Just drop him. See, I don't get why some people do that, like... Unless you really have the spot open. But nobody's going to pick up Drew Brees, like... You're giving up a spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're giving up a roster spot for 8 weeks, you just drop him. Nobody's gonna pick up Drew Brees. If anything, they'll pick him up like maybe around here when he gets back and see how he's doing. Because what if they say like, oh, he's not gonna come back? I do have CJ McCollum autos. Bell was good on the Steelers. I tell people make videos of everything. Make a ton of videos. People watch anything. Like, you'll find somebody who'll be interested in watching. Just the secret is put in the title. Put like your best card in the title. Like I learned, like if you put Michael Jordan or LeBron, Kobe, and stuff like that, you gotta think what people are searching for. Maybe put like put the word autograph in the title. Maybe the best team, like put Warriors in the title, Raptors in the title, or something like that. You gotta just look for keywords that'll help people watch your video or people searching it. I mean, it's true, because when I put stuff on Instagram, I use like the best teams. Like if I'm promoting a video on Instagram, I would put like Lakers, Clippers, Nets, Knicks, the big market teams, and Texas, like Spurs, Mavericks. You don't want to waste a hashtag on a really small market. Like you wouldn't want to put Pacers in it. Like how many people are really searching Pacers cards? Or Hawks. Like you wouldn't want to waste a hashtag putting Hawks in the title, or a hashtag. I try and see, I would, but I don't know. People aren't willing to give up their good cards. Like let's say people would want like. Let's say I have a John Wall relic. People will want to give me. People will want like a John Wall relic for like a guy that's not even. And they would want to trade me a guy that's not even in the league anymore, or a guy who got cut. I'm like, I don't. Or for a team like the Nuggets. Like I don't want a player from the Nuggets. I mean, like people. If I tell people I want Bulls cards, Nets cards, Spurs cards, maybe Mavericks, maybe KD, Pippen, or something like that. People aren't going to want to give up those cards. They're going to want to give up like a Clippers player that never made it on the team, or like a Timberwolves player that like was like average or something, or like Duke. If somebody has like a Duke player, I would want that. Like I PC like Duke, Nets, Spurs, Bulls, maybe even Orlando Magic, some of the older or the '90s players. If somebody has a good card. Baseball, yeah, I don't really. I mean, baseball probably Braves and maybe Yankees, and those are the most valuable. Like, I wouldn't want a baseball player or baseball card from a team that like the Astros or something like that. I don't even know about or watch. You hate the Warriors. I don't like the Warriors either. I wouldn't say that I hate them. I like KD. I liked him when he was in college. I liked him when he, was on the Sonics and Thunder. They never should have broke up that Thunder team. They should have. I don't know what drugs they were on to decide to keep Ibaka rather than James Harden. Ibaka didn't turn out to be anything at all. Oh, that's pretty cool. Ken Griffey's pretty good. I used to have his sneakers. You know what I would do? And I still need to make a lot of videos, obviously. It muted your thing for some reason. Like Random Kid, if you're willing to grow your channel, I would do them for giveaways. And the reason is too, I try not to do a lot of trades because it's $3.50 each time I get to mail something out. I tried doing the white envelope thing and that failed miserably because Even if you mail it in a white envelope, they were still charging like $3.50. So I learned that I just should probably do the white padded one, and that's it. I mean the brown padded envelopes. I mean, I don't know if I would trade that one away. I mean, give it away, but if you want to like grow your channel, giveaways are the best way to grow your channel. And try different things in a way. Um, so my team looks. See, this guy has a good team if he's willing to keep an eye on it because he has. Well, Aaron Rodgers is he just doing bad? Yeah, he needs to get rid of Aaron Rodgers because as you see now, there's people in free agency. Here's a prime example, random kid. Like I said, okay, let's say Aaron Rodgers was predicted to be the best quarterback, maybe no, not best, like maybe top three quarterback behind Patrick Mahomes, maybe Tom Brady. Let's say you waste them. You wasted your pick getting Aaron Rodgers. And look what he's doing. 12 points, 14 points, 10 points. I mean, he might still need time to, get better. But you can always pick up better. And did he just score a touchdown or something? I'd say this guy has a good team. He has Edelman. He needs to get rid of Aaron Rodgers. Saquon Barkley is a beast. Connor, I think, is doing good. He has a starting spot now. Well, not really. OJ Howard. Yeah, this guy needs to drop some players. I don't know if he's watching. How's Minnesota's defense? I think people have to just realize that, like, after like 2 or 3 weeks, if that team or if that player isn't doing well, just drop them. Look for somebody else in free agency. Which reminds me, I need to look at kickers. How is he? Wait, somebody just dropped him, I think, because he was on a team, Vinatieri. Oh, I see why. Um, he's got to be doing terrible. Being that. Oh, they're in the red zone. Maybe they'll score. Imagine if Prescott passes to Amari Cooper. For Dak passes to Amari Cooper. Oh, did he score a touchdown? He rushed in for a touchdown. That's crazy. Right as it was happening. No. Oh, like one card? Yeah, that would be fine. I mean, isn't it going to get damaged, though? Most people say it gets damaged. No, if it's just like one stamp, you don't have to do that. It's just that, like, I thought you meant like a bunch of cards and stuff like that. Like, usually people would trade, like, I don't see many people trading one card for one card. It's usually like you send a couple and I send a couple. Um, and it's just that, it's just, like, unless you want to do like well, that would get damaged and it'd be risky, but like a relic or an autograph, but that would be kind of risky. Oh, you mean your channel wouldn't be consistent for a few years? All right, so maybe I was wrong. Maybe Tom Brady isn't going to be. Maybe Tom Brady isn't going to be the better quarterback this week. See, how does this make any sense though? Like, oh, I guess because he has three touchdowns. Imagine how many points he would have if he didn't have an interception. Yeah, I see you're up to 102. I'll stay on your team if you want to watch it. Well, I mean, that's a cool. I like your profile pic. That's pretty awesome. Wait, so do any of you guys have 2K? I know somebody said they had it. It's just that like Call of Duty has a new DLC coming out tomorrow, so I'm like, well, I probably won't play any basketball probably maybe till the season starts. Yeah, I don't even have my Facebook anymore. I got rid of it. It was taking too much space on my phone, and I'm like, I don't even use it anymore, so I got rid of it. I just use Twitter and Instagram and YouTube. I mean, I don't know if you're willing to give it up, but really, Yankees definitely Derek Jeter. I know that's asking for a lot if you're looking to do a trade because Derek Jeter cards are probably the hottest card you can have. Um, Maybe like the early 2000 Yankees or the 90s because hockey, baseball I watched in the 90s and 2000s a lot. Like those championship teams were like the best teams. But definitely Derek Jeter, Braves, anybody from the Braves. Maybe the 90s, 2000s. Same thing. Those are like when I watched baseball the most. I've heard about him. I've heard of him. Yeah. Hey, I was thinking about buying one of those really cheap $5.75 basketball card boxes again. There's a lot at the Target that I go to, and it actually got a lot of views. And you can find some good cards in there. I think I got an autograph in one of them. I think I'll just do like four of those. I like those old cards. I think I might go today, and get it. I've heard of Dave Winfield, but I never I don't know too much of him other than just hearing his name. Yeah, NBA breaks. It's risky. You're right. And I was telling a random kid it costs a lot of money. Like I tried doing the white envelope thing for cheap. It's messy. You're better off just spending the 350, but then that's a lot of money. If you trade with like 10 people, that's already $33.50 you spent trading with people. And I just said it can end up costing a lot of money, and it's hard to find people that have the cards that you want. Yeah, that's fine. I'll check them out. Actually, I can probably close that window. Funny enough. Um, and the other thing is too, like when I do giveaways, I just grab like 10 boxes, 20 blaster boxes, and I just start making packs. It would take like 3 days for me to go through all my cards. Let's say somebody wants like Rockets or like Celtics cards, which I probably would never trade Celtics cards, but like Timberwolf cards. For me to find like 20 Timberwolves cards would probably take me like a whole day sorting through all the boxes. So that's why I prefer doing giveaways. I just grab the boxes, and if it's a player I don't want or a team I don't want, I just put them in the giveaway. Which reminds me, I need to do that. I need to make packs. Um, but yeah, it's just somebody asked for what team a while back, and Panini doesn't put like if the. I'll be honest, like if Panini, okay, if the team isn't popular, let's say the Hawks. Let's say you're from Atlanta and you like the Hawks. Panini isn't gonna fill their blaster boxes with Hawk cards. There's no good Hawk players, and they haven't done well in a long time. Panini puts players and cards that are doing well that people want. Like I'm sure this year you're gonna get a ton of Raptor cards because that's what who people want to collect. Um, so if somebody wants a team that doesn't do well or a player or something like that, it's gonna be hard for me to search through all those cards. I remember like I did a Patriots video. I think after they won the Super Bowl, it took me forever just to find Patriots cards. It took me a really long time, actually. So that's the other thing too. It takes a lot of time to look for cards. If somebody said, "Hey, just send me a pack of random cards," it would be a lot easier. But nobody's gonna do that. Uh, Man, this guy really has 25 points. Well, his team hasn't even played yet. It's funny with fantasy. Um, if you're asking Rockets, I don't have much Rockets of anything. The thing is, too, over the years, I've given away so many cards. I don't even know what I might have. I don't have any Rockets. I don't. Not that I can think of. Um, I mean, I have Shane Battier, I think, on the Rockets, but I like Shane Battier because he went to Duke. Yeah, it takes a long time. NBA breaks like Sneakerhead. What's going on? Who do you have? Sneakerhead. Tell me who you have right now. I guess. No, I guess he's trying to fantasy. Is it basketball or football? Sneakerhead, look on the screen. I'm gonna show you something. What I usually do, I just go to player list. I sort it by this week, and I see who's hot this week. Let's say you need a tight end, which I do need a tight end. You just filter it this way. You see how many points they have this week, and try and figure out, like Austin Hooper. I should have picked him up. I don't know why I didn't, because I'm stupid, I guess. Like, if you need a tight end, Austin Hooper is doing really well this week, and he's been pretty consistent 2 out of 3 weeks. These are actually really good tight ends right now. Why did I not pick them up? I thought I picked them up. Oh, well. Oh, I know why. Because I looked at the matchup. And the tight end that I picked up had the best matchup this week. And, of course, he probably has, like, no points. Wait, Sneakerhead, what's your team? Wait, is it this league or the... Wait, let me see. Is it this league or you're in another league? What's your team name? I like David Johnson. David Johnson, isn't he pretty consistent? Running backs. He's still on Arizona, right? I mean, Carolina looks like it has a tough defense. Oh, Duke Johnson? That's a different... Is he still on the Browns? What team is he on now? I can't really type because it's gonna throw off OBS. He starts for Houston? Is that what you're saying? Somebody has him. Andrew has him. Rams have given up the 10th most fantasy points to running backs. I think, yeah, that might be good because the Rams are just like... Their team is not doing well this year at all. Wait, Sneakerhead, what's the name of your team, if you're still here? Duke Johnson. He's asking should he pick up Duke Johnson. I said, well, they're playing against the Rams this week, and the Rams look like they have been pretty terrible the last 2 weeks. Well, their offense has been pretty terrible, and it says their defense has given up the 10th most points to running backs. I mean, he's not... The thing, though, if he's still here, he's not getting a lot of touches. That's the other problem. Aren't there better free agent running backs at the moment? I don't even know if Duke Johnson is like... look at all... I don't know if you're in our league. I think he played for Miami way back when. Miami Hurricanes. But look, I mean, it's too late to pick him up, obviously. But let's say you use Duke Johnson and he's not doing well and you want to get another. Look at LaShawn McCoy. I almost picked him up too. I make some of the stupid moves. Actually, well, no, that doesn't make sense. Well, look at all these other players that are doing pretty well. Burkhead. The Jets scored. Too bad it wasn't Le'Veon Bell. Tyler Boyd is doing terrible. Tom Brady. I got lucky with Mike Ingram that he's not in. And that Matt Ryan is doing kind of terrible. I don't think Duke Johnson has done really well in the last couple of seasons. He's been like a free agent the last few times I've seen him. Well, let's see how Leonard Fournette is doing. Yeah, he's more consistent. He's not playing this week, so I can see why you dropped him or somebody dropped him. But he's been pretty consistent. I'm saying though, you got to look at the touches, the attempts. Like he's getting 15 attempts. What you should probably do, which I would recommend, is seeing who's getting the most attempts. And Leonard Fournette is getting the most attempts, so he's probably starting, right? I'm guessing. Or targets. See, yeah, you should probably go with Leonard Fournette because he's getting 20 passes, 20 passes to him. Sorry. And then 43 attempts at rushing. So that really makes a big difference. So combined, they're using him for 63 plays, let's say. You go down to number 2. They're using him 36. So the bulk of the offense is going through Leonard Fournette. 63 plays. The second place guy is only getting 36 plays or getting the ball 36 times. That's almost double. Like, why would you not want Leonard Fournette? Which probably means I should probably try and take him. You get what I'm saying? Like, who dropped him? Let me see. I know he's a bye week this week, but you want to go with who they're giving the ball to the most because he has the most chance of scoring and getting yards, unless he's just terrible. John dropped him. See, I feel bad for John. He's just digging himself in a hole because now he lost Leonard Fournette. He picked up this guy. Let me see. Now he's going to lose Leonard Fournette. Because he's getting 36 attempts. Oh, no, what did I say? 63 attempts for the season. I don't know who has the I picked up a lot of free agents, so I probably there's what Whoops. Over. All right, so Jason gets first chance at Leonard Fournette. I get second chance at Leonard Fournette. So I might actually try and pick up Leonard Fournette. Where are you at? You're fifth place, so you're probably not going to get him. You can't because he's on waivers. Somebody dropped him. So the waivers means... Okay, let me go back real quick just in case you don't know. Running back. I don't even know if I need a running back, but whatever. Alright, so waivers means you can claim him before the 25th. So I can claim him if I feel like I need a running back. This means like he has the first stab at claiming Leonard Fournette. I have the second chance of claiming Leonard Fournette. Now, what I would do, I would go to my team, and I'll go for this season. Rushing attempts. I can't even click on that. I mean, this guy, he's getting a lot of attempts. I don't know who I would drop. I would probably drop one of these guys. Or a wide receiver. You can't get him right now because he's on waivers. Waivers means that somebody dropped him. It's just so people don't cheat. It's like me saying I'm gonna drop Tom Brady so you can pick him up, and I'll tell you like, hey, at like 3:30 on Sunday, I'm gonna drop Tom Brady. Go pick him up. It's so people don't cheat like that. So now you have to wait on a list. If you need a running back, he's getting a lot of attempts. They're giving him a lot of passes and they're giving him a lot of rushes. It's just so people don't cheat. Like, say, hey, I'm going to drop my best player. Go pick him up so you can win. Now it goes on waivers. So there's a list. I don't really know who I would want to get rid of for him. Le'Veon Bell is still really good. Unless Todd Gurley does terrible, but whoops. He's gotten a lot of attempts for this season. So I would go here, go to players list. I would go to my team. And rushing attempts. Maybe I would... I don't even know who I'd drop. Maybe I'd drop Mike Williams. I'll see how he does later today. He's only at... Oh, gosh. Why did I even pick him up? But you understand how that works now? Like, everybody goes on a list, and that way there's, like, no cheating. I really wish Amari Cooper... If Dak passes to Amari Cooper... Tom Brady has 300 passing yards. That's crazy. Alright, I think I'm going to end it here. Maybe I'll do another one sometime. Or just message me on Instagram if you have any questions. I'll see you guys. I don't know if anybody's still here. It says there's 2 people watching, but I'm going to get some food, take a shower, and probably play some Call of Duty. I'll see you guys.